back, everybody. Mama Rama Mother's Day Market's coming back to Malcolm Yards next month. But before the market, there's a paint and sip being hosted for the first time with a Bob Ross immersive experience. This is right up my alley. And here to talk about both of these events, we have Jeremy Ross, the founder of Paint and Sip, and then the owner, Patricia Wall, the owner of Malcolm Market at Malcolm Yards. My goodness, words are really hard. I swear I haven't sipped anything.
I know, not yet. Not yet.
We want to thank you both for being here this morning.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
It's
Thanks for having us.
never too early to celebrate Mother's Day.
No,
No,
never.
right?
It should be every
Absolutely
day.
not.
You should be celebrating it. Happy Mother's Day, Mom, because every day is Mother's Day. I know
Yep.
she's watching this morning.
Hi, Lena and Mama Lou. So talk about the Mother's Day event, Mama Rama. People
Yep.
obviously love it. You're doing it again.
This is our 5th annual Mama Rama.
Love that.
It is a local makers market with Minnesota makers, and it is free to attend. It starts at 11 a.m. on Sunday, May 10th. And every mother, whether biological, chosen, honorary, will get a free mimosa.
Mom.
And yes, of
Mimosa,
course.
that's what they're called.
Exactly, and obviously
that.
we have 9 chef-owned kitchens, so there's lots of great food to enjoy. And then what would Mother's Day be without a little retail therapy? Of
course.
Okay, you
So,
haven't
yeah.
figured it out. You figured it out.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that. So people buy tickets in advance. How does that work?
It's free to attend. Just show up 11 a.m. on Sunday, May 10th, on Mother's Day.
And the mimosa's included. Wow.
Yes.
And then there's a sip and paint portion of that. Talk about that and what that entails.
We'll be Thursday, April 30th from 6 to 8 p.m. We'll be doing a Bob Ross immersive experience. Full-on costume contests, Bob Ross isms, happy little trees.
Happy trees.
They're creating custom cocktails. For example, dirty paint water or happy little trees cocktails.
Ooh, what's in the dirty paint water?
I'd love to know. Tell us more about that.
It's a secret, a little bit, I
Okay.
suppose, right?
Probably just a little
it
bit of
looks
dirty paint
but
water.
tastes lovely, right?
Okay.
That's always the joke, if you will, right?
I love
course.
that. So people can sign up and go to that. They have to buy tickets for that one.
Correct. So yep, they're on sale right now. Plenty of availability, and then yeah, we'll have a little trivia, and we're going to be sharing lots of just Bob Ross stories and kind of finding his vibe and kind of keeping the cheer go. You know, we need a little happiness. these days,
Positive.
you know?
He's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
a positive,
And that's-
calming guy.
Exactly, and that's what we think about when we think of Bob Ross. I feel.
Right.
You know?
As your grandfather, I'm sure you got a chance to listen
Yeah,
to
Jeremy Ross. We were like,
Right,
is
right.
there any relation? And you said
No,
You said
no.
no.
I'd
not
like
at
to.
all.
I'd like to take that credit. Maybe the new version of him. No afro, but all beard. Right?
Right.
Love it. Love that new look.
So folks can buy tickets to that. That's the Thursday before Mother's Day?
That's correct.
Okay, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that weekend they can go and
Yes.
shop and sip and do all the fun
Exactly.
things.
It's like a whole
Yes.
4-day Mother's Day weekend.
It is
I
going to
love
be
it.
a lot
That's
of fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's a month. It's a month.
It's
Mother's
true.
Day is
You
Yeah,
get our
that's true.
year too.
That's true.
Remind folks where that is.
The market at Malcolm Yards is in the Prospect Park neighborhood of Minneapolis, so we're very close to the University of Minnesota campus. So from Highway 94, you would take Huron to get there, essentially. Yep.
Okay. All right, I think it's time we start to paint, Jeremy.
All right.
John's going to come too. We have 4 easels here. We're going to come. We're going to actually
Step to the
turn
front.
around, so
Okay.
don't mind our backsides.
Yeah, don't
So what are we painting today?
look.
So this is the example. This is also what we're going to be painting, obviously in a larger
Okay.
version of
Okay.
it. But we're doing a little, abbreviated version today. But this will be the exact one, and it's revealed today. Nobody knew what it was going to be.
Oh.
But obviously we'll do it on a 16 by 20. But you and I today, we're going to just do a little abbreviated one. So I'm going to take you through the steps of that to try
Okay.
to share with you a little of the experience, okay?
Okay, which you're going to be down there? Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
be
going to show
watching.
you a little right here then, okay?
Okay.
So if you guys are ready, grab that big brush down there, and we're going to add a little water. And just pat it to the
Water.
paper towel. And we're going to start with the sky up on top, right? So I'm going
Yes.
to touch the tip of my
Yes.
brush down to the blue.
Okay.
And just pick up a little bit. In Bob Ross words, we're going to gently add a little bit of blue.
little blue.
It's able to see. No one can even see what we're doing. It's okay. Just trust the process.
Then you can turn, I suppose. But we're going to start like reading a book, top to bottom, left to right. So I'm going to touch the tip down, and I'm going to drag it from the left
Here,
towards
John,
the right.
Come
And I'm going
over,
to just push back and forth.
come over here a little bit, John, so viewers can see what he's doing. There you go.
Yep.
There you
And then I'm going to bring it down, just a little at a time.
go. Okay.
Again, gentle.
I think I need more.
I am not
No
good at
pressure.
Okay, yeah.
Blue, you're doing it.
this. Blue, nice and
And you see, I rock it up a little bit, and I rock my brush back down. I just want to take it down a little bit, and then add a little bit of water from my cup.
Oh, wow.
Pat it to my paper towel, and I'm going to just add that water to the bottom as I'm
Oh.
pushing my brush left to right and down. And you'll see the water dilutes it and thins it out.
That's real nice.
Oh, okay. I see that.
Okay.
This is
And we're just
peaceful.
working it down the
Okay.
canvas.
Yep.
And then just more water.
You got it. Then I'll rinse that brush clean just by jiggling it into the water and patting it dry again.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll add a little bit of white now.
Oh.
I'm going to push it against the bottom here.
What Bob
left
Ross
to
was
right,
so good
up and
about,
down.
like, if you made mistakes, there was no such thing as a mistake,
No,
right?
and
Like,
exactly.
Right.
We don't make mistakes, we make happy accidents.
Happy accidents.
The accident.
And he goes, oh shoot, we need a friend, right?
Yes.
So we're going to add maybe a squirrel. He was so good at just providing that
Yeah.
peaceful ambiance, right?
So good.
So again, I added a little water. I grabbed some white,
Okay.
and I continued down. And if you notice, I'm not going all the way
Okay,
down,
so
right?
Oh, okay.
do you do water and then white?
Correct.
Water and then, okay,
and
sorry,
then
I'm
white.
talking too
This is
loud.
real
It's
nice.
okay.
Water
Hey, use your inside voice, John.
Inside voice.
and then down towards the bottom.
You got it.
All right.
Then we're going to do the mountain next.
Oh,
So if your sky is done, we're going to just
My
rinse the
sky's
brush
done.
clean.
Oh,
I'll
your
pat it
sky
dry.
looks
Your sky looks amazing, Alicia.
So we're going to make gray in that little empty spot in between the black and the white.
Oh, okay.
I'll just touch gently to the black. And I'm going to push it into that empty circle, and then I'm going to touch the white and blend it into that black circle.
Oh.
And you'll see just a medium gray, right?
Okay.
Oh, so we're making it gray. Okay.
That's our mountain color.
Black. And a
This is
little
so nice.
the white. Medium gray. No, that needs a little bit more.
How much are
white.
tickets to the paint and sip? I
So
don't
they're
know if you-
$40 right now. We have a pre-sale on them. So tickets go up the week of April 30th. So right now it's a good opportunity to get in and try them now.
Okay.
You can go to paintandSipMinnesota.com and you'll see it's the advertised right on the front there.
That's fun.
All right, when I'm ready, I'm going to hold my brush vertically tall, and I'm going to make the outline of that mountain. So I'm going to start on the left-hand side, and I'm going to drag it up, very gently giving it a little pressure.
Oh god.
Right, doing the left side of the mountain.
Okay.
Then I'm going to come down the right side of the mountain, just gently wiggling my brush.
Oh.
There you go. And I might add another one, right? So I'm going to do the same thing, angle it up, and add another little brush.
This isn't great.
Look, you guys, great.
This
No,
isn't
no,
great.
we want to find the Bob Ross. It is great.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give yourself
Your
some-
children are going to love it, right? They give you art all of the time. Why don't you give your art to them, right?
That is true.
Right?
And I always love their art.
So I'm going to fill in the mountain next, by the way.
How do I do this?
Just moving my brush from the edge up into the center of the mountain, and then moving my brush down the other side.
Fill up the mountain.
And just kind of filling it in down to the bottom of my blue sky, or just
This
to,
is real nice.
This is,
yes, oh, look at,
Thank you.
this actually doesn't look too bad.
even, I love you're embracing the calmness in your voice, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's weird. It's not what we normally do.
Usually you were yelling and
I'm
screaming.
going to fill in that
everything.
second one, too. I'm filling all the mountains in
I
since
kind
I'm
of like
right
a little
here.
white that I saw on yours. I'm like, oh.
Okay. Fill in the second mountain. Okay.
Look,
No mountain
we're halfway
high.
there. Sky and mountains, what?
This is
Oh,
great.
guys.
Then I'm going to bring mine down and rinse my brush clean.
Rinse, rinse, rinse.
We're going to add a little lake water now at the bottom of the mountain. That's blue and green. So kind of like what we did the gray, in between my blue and green, I'm going to make a little teal by touching blue and green together and
Love
mixing it
teal.
in there.
Blue.
And then we're going to fill the bottom half just by pushing my brush left to right.
Okay.
And again, I'm going to start right where that mountain ended, and I'm going to make sure I have a nice, easy horizon line.
Oh, I almost spilled my water everywhere.
Oh, just
That would have
don't
been a
drink it.
happy accident.
We don't want to drink this paint water.
No, not
either.
this dirty water. No.
No, we're going to wait for the cocktail experts to
There we
provide a
go.
tasting one.
This seems
Okay.
fun.
So then
You can already feel the vibe, right? We're relaxed.
We're vibing.
It's
We're
kinda like being in a
enjoying.
spa.
we're chilling. I think mine doesn't look too bad. John, yours is great too.
Yes, so we're going to have photo opportunities. We're encouraging costume contests,
yeah.
contests, and we got a little trivia and some bingo. And
Somebody's gonna come dressed like Bob Ross, right?
yeah,
Like,
well,
that's
I
it.
will
hope so.
definitely be.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
I love that.
And I've been studying his mannerisms and stuff, so it'll be a full-on production for me as
Good.
well.
I
You know,
love that. Stage theater.
trying to embrace it so the experience feels good to them. You know.
Okay.
All right, so now that we got those things done, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some clouds, right? Bob Ross is
Oh.
lovely with this. So I'm going to move to the smaller medium brush now,
Okay.
add a little water and pick up some white paint, and we're going to scrub in some circles. So what I mean by that is I'm going to pick where I want my cloud to be, right in the middle upper, and I'm going to just make a little circle.
Okay.
Then I'm going to scrub to the left a little smaller, Then I'll go to the right and I'm going to scrub a little smaller. I'm just barely touching down, moving my brush around. And boom, we have a happy clown.
Okay, so
In order to help with that too, if you hold your brush flat as you're touching down.
Oh my goodness, we only have 1 minute left.
Okay, I'm going to move over here and I'm
my
going to do a big
gosh,
cloud.
I like my cloud.
I want this much bigger. And again, I'm going to just scrub down to the left, scrub down to the right, and boom.
A lot of scrubbing.
I know, it's a good way to describe it though, if you think about it, right?
Yeah.
Circular, pushing.
Look at
Get
my
our clouds
cloud.
in there and then we'll rinse that brush clean.
I'm so proud.
Maybe we'll try to get in an iconic tree here real quick before we gotta
Ooh,
go.
okay.
So I'm gonna
Tree,
use
okay.
a little bit more of that teal and add black to it.
Okay.
We have 30 seconds.
Okay, we'll do a tree trunk by touching the tip down, and I'm gonna drag straight on up to create its height. And I think it's about halfway up.
Oh.
Then I'm gonna hold it flat and I'm gonna tap left to right, just gently tapping.
All right, we have 10 seconds. Everybody, paint and sip. Get tickets. Mama Rama. Details posted at KARE11.com. We'll share our final product
We
on
will.
social media. We promise.
Look
we'll
at
show you
these.
guys.
Thanks for
for
watching.
watching.
Can't wait to